prescription, yeah, demons don't like me. I'm on my body, moving holy nightly. Suit and tie, Bible business, keep these situations brief. Don't know what they told you, I'm a holy soldier.
So today you're headed to
Plaquemine High football team, headed to the, what they call it, the field house. Went to the field house to encourage the young people, encourage the young players, to talk about success, talk about success in every area of their life. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Encourage them to be successful on and off the field. Don't just have public success and be a private failure. We don't want to have public victories and private defeat. We want success in every area of our life. 360-degree success in everything we do. And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. That's what we're looking for, to prosper in every area of life.
And it's not your first time talking to, like Plaquemine High football team, right?
No, it's not my first time talking to them. This is my second time talking to them. Talked to them before, a couple of years ago, and I'm back at it again. So thank God for opportunity. Thank God for another opportunity, and thank God for another opportunity. So just appreciative, just grateful, just thankful for our opportunity, and try not to take light of opportunities, because we often talk about our kids and what they need, how they need to change their life, but then when opportunities come, sometimes we fail, we blow them, or we don't take advantage of them. So just trying to take advantage of the opportunity that God affords me.
And so with these type of engagements, do you ever consider like who they're asking to speak? The Godfather or Bishop?
Not really. I just, well, I guess it's both of them. I guess they see what, I assume they see what I do in the community, the impact I may already have, and I think they allow me to come speak to them. So they might want both of them. They might want the barber because, barbering is popular, or they might want the preacher because the preacher have influence. So they might want both of them.
Yeah. And can you just speak about the grace that you have to be able to keep up the type of schedule that you have, like cut hair, minister, speaking engagements, just like the drive?
You got to be graced for it. And I also think that when you pray for certain things, you don't get to tell God how to answer them. And when the answers come through, when God starts answering your prayer, he makes a way. So where there is vision, there's provision. Wherever he guides, he will provide. So I feel like wherever I'm guided to, God is going to make the provision. He's going to make the way for me to fulfill each responsibility that I have. Whatever responsibility I have upon me, God is going to make sure that I can fulfill that responsibility.
You get nervous?
Do I get nervous? The answer to that is absolutely. Say about nervousness. I never allow my nervousness to make me feel like I'm ill prepared. And so sometimes you can get nervous and you can think you're not prepared. But even things you do all the time, and depending on who you're doing it in front of, sometimes that's a little bit more challenging. If I'm doing it in front of people I'm always doing it in front of, it might be a little easier. But when you go to a new audience, you might feel a little different. But what helps me is to remember I'm doing the same thing I always do. Even though it's a different audience, I'm still doing the same thing I always do.
And I think that's why I asked the question about, like, who do you think, you know, they asked to come speak? Like, so even if they were expecting the barber, you still, like, it's like you still taking on that headspace.
Yeah.
Well, I always speak as the barber
Right.
through, you know, lady ministry.
Yeah, I think they. I don't know. I would have to get inside their head, but maybe they seeing the influence and the impact, and so they want the person, and they want that person because they know the person perhaps is impactful, or they see an example. Maybe they see example. Maybe they see somebody who, you know, was a kid once in Plaquemine, got level of success in barbering, and so maybe they want to show the kids something positive that's right up under their nose, and maybe that's the reason why. But I give God the glory.
Yeah. Any expectations going into it?
Of course, you know, you want to be on point with what you're saying. You know, you want to have clarity with what you're saying. You want to be impactful, and hopefully, you know, you plant a seed and it germinates. You know, if I look at the idea of a farmer, he don't plant today and expect a harvest tomorrow, but it's a process. So my expectation is that if a seed is planted, that it's gonna germinate, it's gonna grow. Hey, that's my first time in here, man. My first time in here.
You see water from
Water.
we do have that.
Yeah, I'm in the water. Yeah, my first time in here. I might need to limit some weights while I'm up here. See if I can get swole right there. See if I can get swole right. Come on. What's up with it? See if I can get. See, you think I can lift right fast and get swole or what?
Yeah, always open.
You ready? Hold on. I all need the same height.
All of them is tight.
I need to sit. Come on, man. But the wing's that? All right. Let me see. I ain't do nothing. I need to do a little bit more. Yeah. Where we gonna be at, Coach?
We're gonna be in the meeting room.
Oh, in the meeting room? Okay. That what they had already?
They were waiting on us.
Oh, okay.
They don't even know.
Oh, they don't know?
They don't.
Oh, Lord.
We go 2 claps.
No,
2 claps.
no,
2 claps.
no.
Attention on Rev, all right? Here to give y'all speech today, okay?
Oh, man. How y'all doing? Good. All right, good, man. Good to be here. Good to see y'all. The coach asked me to come, perhaps, and just drop a few gems, encourage our hearts. He asked me to talk about success. He asked me to talk about success. And I want to talk about success on and off the field. I want to talk about success on and off the field. And one word come to mind, says I like y'all clapping. I like that kind of stuff. How you do that, Coach?
2 claps.
2 clap. What that mean?
They got your attention. They giving you the undivided.
Okay, give me 2 claps. All right. I feel like I'm playing football, man. One word I want to share with you is dominate. I want to use the word dominate. Y'all like the word dominate? Yes, anybody know what dominate mean? Yes, give me a quick definition of dominate. Give me your own definition. Come on, what you think? What dominate mean?
Explosive.
Explosive.
Take over.
Take over. I like that. To take over. I want to talk about dominating on and off the field. My mind leads me to a tree. Anybody know about a tree? All right. A tree grows in 3 dimensions. A tree grows downward, and a tree grows upward, and a tree grows outward. And if you're going to dominate, You got to dominate in all three areas. You got to dominate on the field and off the field. The first part of the tree, it grows downward. Downward, that is your individual, your private life, what you do when the cameras are not on you, what you do when it's not Friday. If you want to dominate on the field, you got to dominate off the field. That's my amen. Can I do that? Give me two. Yeah. So you got to dominate off the field. What you do, y'all heard the term, got it out the mud? Whoever heard that? Everybody heard got out the mud? Well, a seed goes into the ground, it goes into the dirt, right? And the dirt turns into mud when you water it, right? So guess what? Somebody say, I got it out the mud. Y'all like me already? Y'all like me? Tell the coach, bring me back next year, y'all. I got a little humor with me too, right? So you got to go downward. This is what you do when not just practice, but after practice. How many you work hard after practice? How many got to work after practice? Not just doing practice, but what you do when no one is watching you. That's going to determine how much success you have on the field and also how much success you have in your own personal life. That tree, it got to get rooted and grounded. Got to have a foundation. All of us have to have a foundation. Our foundation got to be strong. Our foundation got to grip something solid because the tree got to grow upward. Before it grows upward, it grows downward. That tree come out the ground. And guess what now? The tree is growing toward the sun. It is growing toward the sun. The sun is causing the tree to grow. It's reaching towards its potential. If you're going to dominate, you got to reach your full potential. And potential is stored energy. Potential is stored energy. It's like energy that you got on the inside of you, but you just haven't tapped into it yet. That's what potential is. But there's another word, they call it kinetic energy. It's energy in motion. And so that sun connects with the tree, and the sun brings the full potential out of the tree. Now, I'm a preacher by nature too. So the sun brings the potential out of the tree. Well, the son, can I get a clap? The son brings the potential out of us. Just like the tree is reaching toward the sun, your public life, you need to strive to reach your full potential. And they always say the sky is the limit. Once you learn how to dominate off the field, you can dominate on the field. Once you learn also how to dominate in your own personal life, you can dominate in your public life. What you do in private also determines what you do in public. All of us want to be a champion on the field. Everybody wants to be a champion on the field. Everybody wants to be a winner in life. But if you're going to be a winner, it starts by what you do in private. You got to be a champion in your heart. How many are a champion in your heart? Yeah, raise your hand. All a champion in your heart. That's where I start at. You got to have the will. Here, y'all want to take some notes? Who want to take some notes from me? Who want to take some notes? You want to take some notes? You got to have the will to do the drill, so you can have the skill, so you can enjoy the thrill of playing football. Read it back to me.
You gotta have the will to have the drill.
To do the drill.
Oh yeah, to do the drill. And then you gotta have
Skill.
the skill to do the thrill.
So you enjoy the thrill. Y'all got it? Who can say it? Who can say it? What I say? Talk back to me. What I say? Go ahead.
You gotta have the will to do the drill, and the drill to have the skill, and the skill to have the thrill.
Yes. So you can enjoy what you do, right? How many of y'all enjoy playing football? How many of y'all enjoy what you gotta have some fun on the field, right? You can have fun when you have done the drills, when you got the skills, and when you get on the field, you can have fun. But not just on the field of football, but you can have fun in the field of life. Now what I do, I have fun. Now y'all, some of y'all know me, right? How many of y'all know me? You know me? I have some fun what I do. I'm a barber by trade. I have some fun what I do. It has allowed me to be successful. I'm not just successful by money. I'm successful also by the people I meet. I'm also successful by the things I do in the community. This blessed me. Y'all blessed me today. Just by having me here, just by allowing me to speak into your life, this has blessed me today. But let me get back to the tree. The tree grows downward. Somebody say downward. It grows upward, and it grows outward. All right. Downward. Somebody say downward. Upward, and outward. I want y'all to be a 3D athlete. In other words, you grow downward, you grow upward, and you grow outward. Here's the outward. Here's the outward. The outward is the tree. It got limbs, and it gives shade and protection for those who come up under it. Here's where, when you grow outward, you take care of your teammates. You take care of the people that's on your team. You make sure that your teammates are covered. You make sure that you're operating from a leadership position. Y'all are a team. Guess what? If Walker scored, guess who scored? The team scored. If Brenner scored, guess who scored? The team scored. So if an individual scored, guess who scored? Everybody scored. So when you're growing outward, you're concerned about your teammates. And not only just your teammates on the field, but off the field. You got to be also concerned about your family, about your community, about everybody that's in your care. Grow downward, grow upward, and grow outward. And then you would have success. If you're not growing, you're dying. If a tree is not growing, it is dying. And if you're not growing as an individual, if you're not growing in your integrity, if you're not growing in your character, if you're not growing in your mental, you are dying. I want to encourage you to be a 3D athlete, to grow downward. Somebody say downward again. Downward. Upward. And outward. I want to do one more thing for me. Do one more thing. Say go hard. Or go home. Say it like you mean it. Go hard, or go home.
Two claps.
Oh, two claps. Two claps? Yes. Now, any questions from me? Any questions from me? Any comments from me? Or anything you want me to address? Anything you want me to say? Anything you want me to share? Or anything you want to hear me talk about? Ask me something. Ask me something.
You play football?
No, I played football when I was not in high school. I played with JB. Man, that was
I got a question.
when I was young.
What made you want to be a barber?
Good question. I was trying to get in the plant, and they wouldn't hire me. And I tried Dow Chemical. I tried Georgia Golf. And when I was coming up, everybody would tell you, if you want to be successful, get in the plant. But I was cutting hair, and I just decided, by them rejecting me and not giving me an opportunity, I decided to go to school for barbering. And I went to school for barbering. I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I started cutting hair. And ever since I started cutting hair, I never went back to a plant job. I was working at the plant for $5.92 an hour. I was making $5.92 an hour. And so I went to school and got my license and started cutting.
What you like about it?
Well, freedom. I like the freedom that it gives. But working for yourself is still hard, because you're your own boss, your own CEO, you everything. So you have to show up. My profession, if I don't show up, I don't collect any money. So I have to show up. I have to be there. I have to be timely. I have to have some integrity. I have to be there. So I like the freedom that it offers, but freedom comes with some responsibility. Freedom don't mean you do what you want. That don't mean I can lay down all day. If I lay down all day, I'm not gonna get paid. So I love the freedom about what I do.
How you talk to God?
How do you talk to God? It's like a conversation. Talking to God is like having a conversation. And talking to God is a dialogue and not a monologue. Dialogue, if I'm talking to you like I'm talking to you, You talk to me, I talk to you. So talking to God is like having a conversation, simply like having a conversation. It is a dialogue. So a dialogue means two people are communicating. So if I talk to God, then God will talk back to me as well. But if it's just a monologue, that's just me talking to God, but not me listening and seeing the answer or listening for the answer. And also knowing how God speaks to us. And he speaks to us in many different forms. But if you talk to God, you got to be willing also to listen to God. Good question. Feel free. Come on, talk to me.
You got your own barbershop?
Yes, come on.
How long did you get started?
I've been about 30 years with my own shop. I think it was it's 2026, maybe 94, 95. It didn't take long. I was about 23 years old, me and Corey. We always just wanted to we decided to want to be in business. And most people would tell us it was hard to own something, hard to own your own shop, but we just kind of like wasn't listening at everybody, wasn't listening to what people was telling us. We wanted to get a shop, and we just pursued it. And because we was both cutting, he was cutting at his house, I was cutting at my house. He got his license before I did. And when I got my license, I told him once I finished making my license, we was gonna hook up, and we hooked up and found a place. We was on, we stayed on, we was on LA1 by Center Street, right by Jubilee. We was there for about 20 some years. And now we are a little further down by Uncle Earl's, kind of close by Uncle Earl's right now. So yeah, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. Again, got to have the will, got to want it, got to desire it. If you desire it, I believe God, I was telling her earlier, where God guides, he provides. Where there's vision, there's provision. So if you desiring something, if that's your heart's desire, and proof of desire is pursuit. If you got a desire for something, you should pursue it. You can say you want something, but the proof is in the pudding. So you got to pursue it. So I would say, no, it wasn't hard.
Stepped out on faith, right?
Stepped out on faith, absolutely. And faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith without works is dead. So I believe that we believe, but we follow the pathway that was necessary as well. Good question. What's two things I do to get better as a person every day? I always put my eyes on somebody who's better than me. I always understand I'm not the best I could be. Somebody's better than me. So I look at somebody who I feel is better than me, and I use them as a standard. So if I feel like this barber is better than me, or they doing something that I'm not doing, I watch them. And that encouraged me to get better. And I have a desire within myself. I'm self-motivated, but I hear people say this all the time. I understand it. How they say it? I'm playing against me. Somebody did say, I'm battling me, or the person I'm trying to fight. Something they be saying. Me versus me. Yeah. But I didn't come up like that. Everything I played against somebody else. So I'm a competitor. So I look at people who doing the same thing I'm doing, and perhaps let's say I'm trying to answer your question, but hopefully I'm answering your question. Let's say a barber in Platinum he charged $75, and I charge $40. Well, I'm trying to figure out how he getting $75 out of people, and I'm getting $40. I need to figure out what he doing, because evidently it's something I ain't doing that I could be doing, so I get $75. So that's how I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna see what he doing, and I'm gonna see how can I put that in my repertoire so I can get better. That's one thing I do. I look at others, and another thing is I realize I haven't reached my full potential. Because if I feel I've gotten there, if I feel I have arrived, then I'm not gonna work. Never feel you have gotten there. Because if you feel like you have gotten there, then you're not gonna work. You're not gonna put in the effort. If you think you're the best thing since sliced bread, then you ain't gonna work as hard. That's a good question.
How can you respond the right way when we face press or criticism?
How do you respond the right way when you're facing criticism? First of all, know the right way, right? I would say know the right way. Because if you can respond the wrong way, you can respond the right way. So when criticism is in your face, you have an opportunity. I got an opportunity to respond wrong, but I also have an opportunity to respond right. Old people used to say this here, put your brain in gear before you get your mouth in motion. So when criticism in there, put your brain in gear. And don't, before you put your mouth in motion, because now you can say something that you don't have to regret. So I would say, take a moment. Take a moment in criticism, take a moment. I had a situation, somebody called me the other day, it was like a spam call, right? A spam call, and this guy was trying to get some money out of me. And then he went to cussing me. He cussed me out like a dog. And I'm like, God. Then we got on the phone. And he sent me a message, you old blah, 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 blah. Know what I said? No, I had a moment I could respond a bunch of ways. Know what I said? Text him back, God bless you. Felt good. Because it's easy to respond. See, it's easy if you slap me, the easy thing for me to do, slap you back. You cuss me, the easy thing for me to do, cuss you back. You criticize me, the easy thing for me to do is to criticize you. But the difficult thing, what I'm gonna need help and strength with, is not to respond like you want me to respond. So, people say match energy, and sometimes try not to match energy. That's how you respond, not matching energy. Yeah. It ain't always easy now, yeah. But they talked about Jesus, so we don't stand a shot. They talk about a man who went around doing good, feeding people, healing people, delivering people. They talked about him and he hung him on the cross. So if they talked about him, you and I don't stand a chance of escaping criticism. And sometimes use it as a stepping stone to build. I call it a knock to boost. You knocking me, but you're boosting me. Who's my biggest inspiration? That's, you probably don't. For in a barber career, or just like period. I go with. I'm inspired by older school people. A lot of old school people inspire me. I don't have no renowned person that inspires me. The everyday people that's around my life, I kind of pick my inspiration up from them because I can touch them. Now I do see people doing great things on the social media, but the people that really kind of inspire me are the people that's close to me. Number one, it'd be my family. It'd be my family. That I do it for my family. I do it for my kids. I do it for my wife. I do it for them. So they kind of like my main inspiration. And sometimes for me, having nothing is inspiring. I used to, and I don't get to share this all the time, but since I'm on this water, I never liked living without lights. I never liked living with the bill collector calling the house. And I never liked living not having, so I took that negative and said, this not how I want to live. So that kind of inspired me to be great. Like my negative, I turned into a positive and said, this is not how I want to live. So that's the fuel in my belly. That not to make sure to kind of keep the bill man from calling out, keep the lights from going off. Yeah, that's my inspiration. Good question. Come on, let's snap it up right fast. Can we? Come on, let's snap it up. Let's snap it up. What you want me to get down here? I can sit right here. Ooh, Lord. Can I use you, brother? Oh, yeah. Y'all know how old I am, huh? How old y'all think I am? 40, 46. Come on. Now, who said that? John, now you say that? Oh, man, come on. 54. Strong.
We appreciate you. Give me a hand.
Appreciate you. Come on. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. I would keep your head up. I win on the field and win off the field. You know, just winning life. You know, and I picked. I got that from if you're a Bible reader, I got that from Psalm chapter 1 and verse 3. It said, "And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper." So Psalm 1 verse 3, it said, "Whatsoever you do, it shall prosper." So you can prosper in every area of your life, and so don't shortchange yourself. You got potential, but you got kinetic energy. Potential is stored energy. Kinetic energy is energy in motion. Make sure you tap into your potential, so you can move to kinetic energy, and you can be a winner on and off the field. Love y'all. All right, 2 class? Yeah, I love that. Bless y'all.